What prompted you to start questioning the value of public education?
I've never had a B on a report card, and I finally came to a revelation one day, like, why am I doing this? Why do I care so much about a grade?
The other reaction that I got was, well, she's young and she just hasn't been indoctrinated enough.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of friend requests, and it's really overwhelming, and it's hard when so many strangers just want to be your friend.
We just don't seem to have any future or any past, only a continuous present.
Yeah, I definitely see that. They always say, talk to your elders, but it's so awkward because you're raised in this system where you're only around people your own age, and you don't even view teachers as people, really. You kind of, as a child, you just don't even know how to talk to an adult. I don't know if it was overscheduled, but scheduled. Constantly doing something like school, extracurricular activities like clubs. I would be in a lot of clubs. I did do a few sports. I also worked probably about 20 hours a week. So I would constantly have something to do, and if it wasn't for maybe like the mindless work that I was doing, I maybe wouldn't have had a time to reflect and really think.
So let me ask you about your peers.
The people that I would talk to normally really didn't have the same opinions as me, and they were kind of indoctrinated into the system just as much as I was.
You've been critical of the public education system. Are you also as critical of America's foreign policy?
Oh, definitely. I'm probably critical of everything that the government decides to do.
This is going to be another speech that says, these are the best years of your lives. But I started listening to what you're saying, and then you reached the point where you said, I was just the best slave. And when you said that, my ears perked up.
Like, as I'm saying it, and especially that line, I was the best slave, I remember saying the word slave and thinking like, oh gosh, is that too harsh? Are they going to yank me off the stage soon,
Think tanks that sort of picked up on this, do you think they're reading too much into it?
A lot of people have contacted me that have labeled themselves as libertarians and started talking to me about the free market and just assuming that I'm all for that. But I mean, just because I pointed out the flaws of the public education system doesn't mean I want to automatically get everyone off welfare. Basically, they didn't want any more philosophers or lawyers or doctors or scientists. They already had enough of those. What they needed were people to just, farm and work in shops and stay at home and just do those things well. And that's basically what's been guiding our whole education system since 1903.